My wife told me she was craving Starbucks, but I told her we got Starbucks at home with the pink drink and cake pop. Because let's be real, the prices nowadays are absolutely insane. Like, why am I spending $12 for one drink? Like, I think it's time for all of us to come together and start a rebellion, especially since 3/4 of the cup is just ice. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Starting off with the cake pops, I got my balls all rolled out, and then I'm gonna toss them all into the freezer so they're easier to dunk later on. And look, making these feels like I'm back in arts and crafts playing with Play-Doh, because why is it so satisfying? But now I think it's a good time for me to say this is the only thing my wife orders from Starbucks, so the pressure on my shoulders right now is pretty heavy. And look, all things considered, these are turning out a lot better than I expected, so once they're done, I'm gonna toss them in their bag and set them aside and get started on making our pink drink. And look, I actually used to work at Starbucks back in high school, and I used to drink 5 strawberry refreshers every single day, so I think I know what I'm doing. But I will say, I think pink drinks are pretty gross and overrated, and people back in 2016 were just drinking these things for clout. Like, you're telling me it was so good that you had to show up late to first period because you had to get your mouth on one of these things at 8 a.m.? Like, at this point, I think it's safe to say we could just blame James Charles for all that. Sorry, I have a lot to get off my chest. Time for the taste test. Wifey thought the pink drink was spot on, and the cake pop was absolutely delicious.